Hi guys, welcome to Cat Harmony Yoga. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you guys are ready to move through this Aquarius new moon flow. Things that are showing up for me, how about that? So things that are showing up for me as we move towards this new moon are very emotional things, have been like rising up to the surface. Things that I didn't realize were still there. So that's been a wonderful new awareness. It's been nice and challenging. But what it's showing me is that this Aquarius energy really wants us to go with the flow of things. So anytime we start to run into a wall or an obstacle, we should reassess what's happening in that moment. Why am I trying to force my way to fit into this lane or this area when the universe or the energy is showing me that it's not for me right now? It doesn't have to be not for me ever, but it's not for me right now. And I need to follow that go with the flow energy, and that will lead me to where I'm supposed to be. So as we move through this practice today, notice the places where you kind of start to tense up or resist the fluidity of the movement, and then maybe check in with where you're feeling that physically. That can relate to one of our chakras, or maybe thoughts that start to show up as you're doing that movement, and tap into that. So maybe that's the lesson for this new moon. Where am I forcing my energy? What can I let go of? How can I go with the flow? Second thing that is showing up, so that is like the shedding part of the new moon, and moving into the manifestation and the creation side of this Aquarius new moon. Again, things that are flowing, right? So I don't want to be in a space where I'm trying to plan something and it's hard and it's frustrating, but I want to be in a space where it's just coming out natural. And if it's not, leave it for a while. Tune into some self-care. Take care of yourself as you move through this energy, guys. Energy is heightened lately. Love yourself. Love yourself when it's messy, when it's rough, when it's hard. And let's go back to that manifestation energy. Again, it is not the time to be doing things, but it's time to be planning and imagining and dreaming. And maybe you can jot some things down, but stay in this super fluid energy for right now. Let's head to the practice. I'll meet you on your mat. All right, guys, as you make your way to your mat, we're gonna start in a active child's pose. If this is not comfortable for you, you can leave the toes flat, but tucking the toes here, sitting the hips back towards the heels, begin to walk the chest and the hands out. Find some space here in that low back, those shoulders, but we're gonna like immediately start to move, so don't get too frustrated with this space. Inhale is gonna roll us forward into that tabletop. Knees are a little bit wider. Open up, cow, and then exhale, press it back, and then curl that pelvis down, roll back up, open up for that cow, and then press and move back down. So very fluid movement here. Inhale. Belly button is lifted, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. About 3 more rounds here. And a lot of the energy that I'm noticing in my own personal space is sacral and solar plexus energy. A lot of stuff happening there that has been fun and interesting. So if that is happening for you, just know that you are tapped into this go with the flow energy. So whatever is showing up, let it move through you. Last one. As you land in this child's pose, shift forward onto the forearms, untuck the toes, then sit the hips back towards the heels, expand out. Check in with your breath as you start to walk your hands back towards you. If this is an uncomfortable seat, go ahead and come to an easy seated position here or sit on a block or a blanket. We're going to flow again. Right hand is going to reach for the outside of our right hip. Left arm comes up and over. Little kind of a half camel here. And then exhale, you're going to come back to a neutral spine. Left hand comes behind, lift the belly. Inhale. Very gentle here. Come back through center. Inhale. Back through center, lift and lengthen through the crown. Exhale, walk the belly in. All right, we're going to start to make this a little bit bigger, and you can stay here if you like. Right as we come through center, we're going to press up onto the hips, little half camel, press the hips forward, and then exhale, come through center. Inhale, maybe you fold a little bit deeper. If this is not accessible, right, guys, stay with the gentle movement. This is where that, am I forcing myself to do something that's not right for me in this moment? This is where that starts to show up, right? Maybe you're in a seated position here and you're just going side bodies back and forth, but everything is fluid. Make sure that it's feeling good to you in this moment, engaging the core to protect the spine through this mobility. Last couple rounds here. Ending up that final round. We'll come back to center, walking our way back into that child's pose. Relax, release. Notice where the energy is landing in the body. And let's head to a downward facing dog. Let's keep this fluid movement going here. As we land in this downward facing dog, inhale, roll forward, high plank or modified plank, right? Knees can come down. Exhale, same way, back and up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rolls it forward, lift and lengthen. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, roll it forward. Exhale, take it back. Let's do two more just like that. Roll through that spine. What's happening with the breath? Check back in, right? It's not about how it looks, guys. It's about how it feels. And if it feels a certain way, honor that. Land back in our downward facing dog. Big full breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, rises as high on the tippy toes. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Slowly make your way up or step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, shoulders back, belly in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain, reach to the sky. Lift belly, lift heart. Exhale, hands to heart center, setting that intention for today's practice. What am I ready to kind of shift and let go of? Am I forcing something in this space? Can I let that go? As I let that go, I open myself up to receive or to create, right? Am I ready to create something? Am I inspired to manifest something? Come into that space here. 3 more breaths. Allow that intention to really land here as you ground down through your feet, shine out through your crown. Inhale, sweeps our hands to the sky. Right hand grabs the left wrist, pull to the right side of you for that side body stretch. Exhale, curl through center, drop the chin, open up to the left. Exhale, curl through center, same movement we've already done here, going side to side through the sacral chakra, solar plexus, coming up into the heart and the throat now. Last round, over to the right, really lengthen out. Back through center, over to the left. And then inhale's gonna bring us back through center. palms or hands up to the sky, finding stork. Lift your right knee up into your chest, and you can always have your right toe down to the ground. It doesn't have to be lifted, so just find what's working for you today. We're going to play with a little bit of movement here. I move back away from my candles a little bit. So first thing is we're going to start to extend out that right leg, lean the upper body back just a little bit, bring that toe to the ground. Yeah, right knee is going to lift up, press it out, and pull it back in. So arms, right? We're going to bring it up. As we press it out, our arms are going to reach it forward, come in, and out. In, and out. In, and out. In, and out. Come back into a grounded stork. Right toes are on the ground. Hands can relax by the side. Take a bend in the left knee. Press your hips forward. Ride the hips up like a wave. And come back into the seat like you're sitting into a chair. Hips forward. Up. And down. Hips forward. Up. And down. Take your arms back. Up. And down. Maybe your head. Up. And down. Forward. Up. And down. Last one. Up. And down. Bring that right foot back. Side by side. Inhale, sweeps our hands to the sky. Exhale, takes a forward fold. Empty out the breath. Release the low back. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take a deep bend in the right knee. Right hand is going to sweep back to the back of your mat, up to the sky, overhead and down. Bend both knees as you fold. Then we switch. Left hand starts to reach back, overhead, down, both knees bend. So now we keep the left knee bent, right hand reaches. You can always have your hands on blocks here. You can always have them on your shins. Right, just roll through the body in ways that feel good right now. This practice is not about self-judgment. You are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment, so honor this version of you. Last round here, left arm. And fold. Separate the feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Grab a ragdoll armband here. Gently sway side to side. I like to do like a little infinity symbol with my upper body. It may feel good to go forward and back or side to side. Just kind of check out what feels good. Maybe reversing that direction. And coming back to center, release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. And we'll take that same flow other side. So left foot starts to come in front of you for grounded stork, right? So you can do the same thing here. Or we find high stork or a regular stork. Okay, and we'll start to take those arms out, back, they hit the floor. Up, out, back, out, back. Right, don't get too caught up on what the hands are doing, right? It's all about this fluid movement. Out and back. Last two. Out and back. Core is engaged. Out and back. Inhale, sweeps our hands to the sky. Exhale, brings them down by the side. So we still have the left toe grounded here. Hips are going to start to move forward. Soften your right knee. Press your hips forward. Roll all the way up through the chakras. Back down into the hips. Forward. Like a wave. And don't worry, right? It's not supposed to look like anything. How does this feel? It's in the tailbone. Hips. Solar plexus. Heart. We'll start to move the arms into it, right? They're going to go back, up, down. Keep the knees soft. Back, up, Down, let's move up into the throat and the third eye. Head starts to go. Down, think about energy moving out through the crown. Down, don't worry about what it looks like. You're amazing in this moment. And notice what's showing up for you, right? You're fully connected. Last round. Come back to center, standing. Mountain pose. Inhale, sweeps the hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold into your breath. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Drop the head super heavy. Look side to side. Inhale's going to halfway lift us. Exhale, fold, palm the mat. Find your way back to a plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Separate the feet just a little bit wider than hips distance apart. Inhale, press up for a cobra back bend. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press into those feet, lift the belly. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Last one. I might have lost count. That's what we do when we go with the flow. Come back to center. Gentle shift of the hips side to side. And then we'll slowly come back into our tabletop. Cross over the ankles. Begin to have a seat on the bum. Extend the legs out in front of you, and we'll go ahead and find our way all the way to our backs. Planting the feet hips distance apart, we're going to flow again here. Arms can go out super wide, or they can stay by the sides. Even overhead might feel really nice. So we're going to go with here. And then we're going to exhale, take our knees over to the left. Inhale, pull down through the belly. Knees come through center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to the left. It's like you're wringing it out. Moving with breath. Last round. And those knees start to come back through center. Give yourself a big hug for getting on your mat today. For moving your body, for being fluid and going with the flow. As you're ready, you can release out into Shalabhasana. Shalabhasana. Or you can meet me in an easy seated position. I'm going to guide you through 2 rounds of Kapalabhati breath. If you're already in Shavasana, just relax there. You can breathe with us as well if you like. So let's bring the palms down to the knees, maybe the eyes closed. So for Kapalabhati breath, we're going to make short bursts of exhales as we pull the diaphragm up and in. First round we'll take will be for a count of 30. Take a gentle inhale in. Gentle exhale out. Gentle breath in, and we'll begin. Inhale, arms go out wide. Exhale, hands to the lap. Gentle inhale in, and we'll hold our breath for a count of 30. Relax. Soften your face. Five, four, three, two, one. Gently exhale. Palms back down to the knees. Slow, gentle breath in. Gentle breath out. Gentle breath in, and we'll do a count of 40 this time. Inhale, arms go out. Exhale, hands to the lap. Gentle inhale in, and we'll retain for 40 or to the best of your ability. Relaxing from the crown of the head all the way down. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, palms to the knees. Checking in with yourself physically in this moment. Where are the sensations landing in my body? Can I soften my breath? Can I soften my physical body? Where in my life am I forcing something to happen? Where in my life are things not easy? Take a deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow breath out. Then bring the right hand to the sternum. We're just going to thump here as we take 3 more deep breaths. What can I let go of? Where can I find more ease in my life? Where do I maybe need to ask for help? Gently relax that right hand back down to the knees. Gentle breath. As I let go of these things, I open myself up to receive. I've made space to create. I'm ready to dream, to manifest. What are the big desires? What are the big plans for this year, for this new path? And just envisioning yourself as if they're already yours. They've already happened. Honor the emotions that are attached to that. And know that if that exact manifestation, creation, or dream doesn't happen, then something even better is on its way to you. Bring that right hand right up to the third eye. Gently begin to tap 3 big breaths. I am open to receive. I am ready to create. My dreams are already my reality. Gently bring that hand back down to the knee, returning to gentle breath. Closing out this meditation today with 3 ohms. As we're moving through this Aquarius new moon, it's also in Mercury retrograde, which affects our communication. So as we close out this practice, we will clear out that throat chakra. Even if you can't make sound for your ohm for whatever reason, maybe you still make the movement with the body and feel the vibrations and the energy that the rest of us are creating. As you're ready, we'll take a big inhale. Gentle inhale in. Gentle exhale out as we bring the hands to heart center, closing out this practice and this meditation today in a seat of gratitude. Gratitude for this moment, for this energy, for this movement. Gratitude for the lessons that are showing up for us during this new moon. Gratitude for the manifestations that are already on their way to us. Sliding the thumbs to the forehead, we take a moment to find gratitude for one another. Namaste, friends. Namaste, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this practice today. I know it was a little bit different, but it was what I was called to do in the moment. It felt very watery and flowy. I can already tell a shift in my energy. Let me know what you felt in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you liked this video, please click subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out, and I am extremely grateful for all of our brand new followers. Thank you all so much for being here. And you guys that have been here from the beginning, super grateful. If you'd like to learn more about things that we have to offer, head over to kathermanyoga.com. Check out the website for any Zoom classes. You can join us live in person or any upcoming events. And we also offer Reiki healing, in-person and distance healing if you are interested in that. Thank you again so much. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated as we move through this energy, and I love you guys.